Hey friend, Roger Christopherson here again with another first listen review. Was not planning on doing this one, but sometimes you get these albums that you were not expecting to be anything special, and somehow they turn out to be like really special, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, you probably can be surprised by this one because I was. It's the band Jetboy, and they have a new album out called Crate Diggin. And didn't know what it was, but I like the band Jetboy. I've been listening to them since Feel the Shake. Got that CD way back when it first came out. I thought that was a cool song. Thought the album was pretty good. They've gone through a lot of lineup changes. I don't think anybody is original except the guitar player at this point, Billy Rowe. And Mickey Finn, I can't remember if he's the original vocalist in this or not. I honestly didn't go back and check. But anyway, those are the two guys that are the main guys on this one. They had an album came out 3-4 years ago that I got. That was the last thing I had heard from them. It's one of those bands that I like, and every time they release something I see it's out, I'll grab it, and then I'll listen to it a couple times, and I'll probably never listen to it again. But I really do actually think it's a pretty good band. They're kind of like, they came around at the tail end of the 80s there. They're kind of going for the glam rock thing. A little bit more punk, though. If I remember something about one of the members had a mohawk in one of the videos, and I don't remember if that was a guitar player or singer or not. It's been years since I've seen that video, but anyway. So I grabbed this and, got it out to listen to, and I realized it was a covers album, and I was like, all right, well, covers albums are one of these things that you can either love them or hate them, or there's sometimes, they just play and you're just like, yeah, okay, whatever. This was really good. I'm not gonna even just sugarcoat it. I'm just gonna get right to the point. This was unbelievably good. I was shocked at how much I love this album. They kicked in with a Rainbow's version of Since You've Been Gone, and I was like, wow, sounds really cool. I was like caught off guard. I didn't expect it to rock like that. I mean, I've heard them before. They don't come across as being this tight and melodic. They're kind of a raw hair metal glam rock band. They kind of have more of the a little bit of a punk edge to them, and they're usually not super slick. I guess their first album was, but their singing's more like, has always been given that punk feel to it. He has a style. I don't know if you guys remember the band Shark Island. Richard Black, the singer of that band, he did that Contraband thing with Michael Schenker and a couple other people, and Tracy Guns, and a couple other people were in that band. That was a covers album too, by the way. Weird, but he's got that kind of sound to his voice. But he's got pretty good range, and he's got really good control of it. So it kicked into the next song, and I'm not a Hall & Oates fan at all, really. I think Daryl Hall's got a cool voice. However, I don't like their songs that much. But Rich Girl, and I've never been a fan of this song. This kicked butt. It was cool. It was fun. Then the next song came, Before You Go, and I couldn't even think who sang that song. I was listening to it. I'm like, who the heck? I know this is a cover, and I've heard it 100 times. It's Louis Capaldi. I actually had to look it up. I was like, man, that's definitely cool. I'm like, we're 3 songs in, and I'm like, this is actually really good. And they're making it their own. It's rock. Everything sounded really good. The production's really good. It kicks into track number 4, Dancing in the Moonlight. I'm a huge Thin Lizzy fan, so I was like, all right, this is cool. They did their version of it. Up until this point, I thought, all the songs were, well, maybe not Since You've Been Gone. Rich Girl and Before You Go, definitely better than the original. Way better. Dancing in the Moonlight, I'd listen to this version. I'd still love Thin Lizzy, but I'd definitely listen to this version. Then Bloody Well Right comes in. Supertramp. Rocked it. I would say I like this version. I would listen to this version too. I would say I like it better than Supertramp, but I was impressed with what they did with it. They made it their own. And then they kick into some off the wall stuff. Lido Shuffle, which is funny because the last band I was in, we did the song Lido Shuffle, and I didn't even know it was called Lido Shuffle. I had heard the song 100 times. Boz Scaggs. It was a fun song to play, and I saw that they were doing it, and they probably did it better than the band I was in did it. And this was definitely better than the original. It rocked. It was cool. That was fun. And then Thunder Island. like a yacht rock song. Another cool one. At this point, I'm like in awe as to how good everything was sounding. Still can't believe it. Then we got Can't You See, which I've really never cared for that song. Their version of it, I would listen to this version over the original any day. Then they go into Funk 49, which I love that song. Every band I've been in, I've tried to get to do that song. I've never been able to convince anybody to do that song. I can't say these guys did it better, but they definitely did it high energy and their own version of it. Because I mean, you're never gonna outdo the original version. I'm sorry, it has a feel that you're never gonna like capture that. But these guys made it their own, and they sound like they're having fun playing it. It was cool. And then Fire and Rain, definitely better than the original because I can't stand the original, and they rocked it up and it made it sound like one of their own songs. And so far, they've done that with everything on this. Actually, I'm gonna just prerequisite by saying all of the songs on here they make sound like their own. The next two, however, Cover the Rolling Stone and then Eastbound and Down. They made it fun. They made it their songs. It was fun. You could see that they just did this for just whatever. Like sometimes I've been in a lot of bands. So sometimes we just do songs as a joke. You start jamming through something, and it ends up just being in the set. You know, just because it was so much fun and people dig it and it's fun. It seems like those songs were probably something along those lines. It just seemed like a fun thing to do. And Eastbound and Down, I saw the title of it. I didn't know what it was until I heard it. That's the theme song for Smoking the Bandit, which, one of my favorite songs or movies as a kid. Who wasn't a fan of Smoking the Bandit? You're, jumping cars and outrunning the police and all that. So that was the theme song anyway. And then Dreamweaver is the final song on here. I never really cared for that song either. It's funny, a lot of these songs on here I didn't care for. They were okay, but then that's like something I would ever choose to listen to. That's just one of the songs. This one was cool. I would listen to this one any time of the day. So, I mean, it's definitely an album I would listen to again. I might skip over Cover of the Rolling Stone, Eastbound and Down, but everything else on here was awesome. It was fun. I can't believe how good this was, and that's why I have to do this review, because this band deserves kudos for this one. This one was fun. I don't like covers albums, generally speaking, but this one was very well done and fun. Well done and fun. Yeah. All right. Anyway, if you've heard it, leave your comments. What do you guys think of this band? What do you think of covers albums? Anything you want to comment on that? As always, feel free. Just keep it respectful. And so far, people are pretty good at that, which is cool. I like having just regular conversations. That's kind of what it's all about. Just having fun talking about music and music we love. And this is just something I didn't expect to love, and I kind of do. So, anyway, share, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. We'll talk to you in the next one. See ya.